The jade pestle strikes the mortar. Crack, 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 a rhythm older than memory. Your paws are small and white, moving like clockwork. The sound echoes through the silver palace. Stone on stone, always stone on stone. No birdsong, no wind, just grinding. The grinding never stops because the grinding is the rule. Your fur has never known dirt. Your heart has never known choice. The pestle pauses midair. Through the crater's edge, you see it. The blue sphere, spinning lazy and fat in the darkness. It looks like a toy ball someone left rolling across the void, painted in swirls of white and sapphire. You tilt your head. Does it bounce if you drop it? Does it taste like the sweet osmanthus cakes you grind into powder? The question plants itself in your chest like a seed seeking light. You set the pestle down with a soft clink. Your nose twitches. You know the rhythm. You've done this for centuries. The herbs need time to settle. One rotation of the blue sphere. Maybe two. Long enough to hop down, poke it once, roll it with your nose, then hop back before the medicine spoils. You are just stepping outside for a moment. Freedom, you think, is just borrowed time returned on schedule. Your paws carry you to the crater's rim. The edge is sharp as a knife, silver dust curling into the black. Below, the blue sphere glows fat and friendly, close enough to fall into. There is no dramatics in your chest, no anger. Just a child's giggle bubbling in your throat. You think you are going on an adventure. You jump. For one perfect second, you are weightless, a white comet trailing silver dust like confetti. The moon releases you without protest, too ancient to hold on to things that want to leave. The stars watch in silence as you tumble forward, paws stretched wide, eyes full of wonder. You are laughing because you think you will bounce. You are laughing because you think you can go back. You are a moth diving toward a flame, mistaking the burn for a hug. You hit the earth. There is no bounce, just splat, like fruit dropped from a tree. The ground grabs you with invisible hands and refuses to let go. You try to float, kicking your legs in the air like you're swimming through silver dust, but you just flop uselessly in the dirt. Your body feels wrong, thick and heavy, like someone poured lead into your bones. The blue ball was supposed to be soft. Instead, it swallowed you whole and made you into meat. The sun drags itself below the horizon. Shadows pool around you like cold water rising. Then you feel it, a sensation with no name, a trembling that starts in your belly and spreads to your paws. Shivering, your teeth chatter against each other. The moon never taught you about cold because the moon never changes temperature. It simply is. But here, the dark bites. Through the trees, you see a glow, red and gold, pulsing like a heartbeat. You find her in a clearing where the grass has been burned to ash. She is a pile of fire shaped like a bird, resting on scorched earth. Even from 20 feet away, the heat prickles your frozen whiskers. Your fur begins to thaw, painfully, like needles waking up in your skin. Embers drift from her feathers like tiny stars. She is warm, and you are freezing. Her chest rises and falls in sleep, each breath sending ripples of heat that distort the air like water. You take one shaky hop forward. The snow around her melts into steam, hissing as it dies. She wakes. Her eyes snap open, twin coals in the dark, and she sees you. Small, white, fragile as paper. She chirps once, sharp and high, a sound that means danger, stay back, I will hurt you. Then she hops away. You blink. Your frozen brain processes this slowly, sluggishly. She is moving. Moving means playing. You hop left. She hops left, keeping distance. You hop forward. She hops back, wings half spread in panic. Your nose twitches with delight. You think she likes to play tag. You don't understand she's trying to save your life by running from it. You chase her through the clearing, hopping faster than your heavy legs want to move, until she backs into the riverbank and has nowhere left to go. She freezes, wings pinned to her sides, chest heaving. You wiggle closer, nose twitching with excitement. She closes her eyes, terrified, waiting for you to realize your mistake. But you don't stop. You press your frozen nose directly into her chest feathers. Sting. The heat singes the tip, a sharp, bright pain that makes you flinch. And then you press harder, because the cold hurts more. The burn travels through your nose, into your skull, lighting up nerves you didn't know you had. It hurts, but the pain is proof. Proof that you are real. You sigh, a sound like steam escaping, and burrow deeper into her fire. She holds her breath, waiting for you to turn to ash, to crumble into dust like everything else that touches her. But you don't burn. You just fall asleep. Slowly, carefully, she wraps one massive wing around you. For the first time since you landed, you stop shivering. You've mistaken danger for home, and somehow, impossibly, you were right. You become her shadow. Where she walks, the snow melts into puddles that steam in the cold air. You hop in her footprints, paw after paw, following the warm patches she leaves behind. She catches beetles for you, crunchy and bitter, and berries that burst sweet on your tongue. She preens your fur with her beak, grooming away the dirt you've collected. She thinks you are just a strange rabbit who loves fire too much. She has no idea you fell from the sky. To her, you are simply hers. Spring becomes summer, becomes autumn, becomes winter, becomes spring again. The cycle spins faster than you expect. You watch her stand in the same clearing, flames constant, while the trees behind her bud and bloom and die and freeze and bud again. Your body does not stay constant. The heaviness in your bones grows worse, like someone is slowly filling your body with stones. Your jumps get shorter. What used to clear a log now barely clears a root. You nap more than you run, curling in her warmth while she watches the sky. Your body is learning a language the moon never taught, the grammar of decay. Time, you realize, doesn't pass on Earth. It takes. You limp to the river to drink. Your hip clicks with each step, a new sound your body has started making. The surface is mirror still, and you see someone you don't recognize staring back. Your ears droop like wilted flowers. Your eyes are clouded with milk-white fog. Your fur is gray and thin, patchy in places where the skin shows through pink and vulnerable. You blink. The stranger blinks. You lift a paw, slowly, because lifting is harder now, and the stranger lifts a paw. Then you look at her, still glowing red and gold, still young, still eternal. She looks exactly the same as the night you met. You've been counting days. She's been counting nothing. You sit back on your haunches, the math finally clicking into place. The moon keeps things. It holds them in silver stasis, preserved like specimens in glass, untouched by rot or rust. The earth spins things. It burns through them like kindling, trading permanence for sensation, swapping forever for now. You were jade once, unbreakable, eternal, silent. Now you are meat and bone and blood, and all of it is wearing out. The moon gave you infinity. The earth gave you a year. You made the trade without reading the contract. Tears fill your cloudy eyes, hot and foreign. The realization hits like a stone to the chest. You were stupid. You traded forever for a year, immortality for a single season of warmth. If you had known, if you had understood the rules, you would have dragged her to the moon first. You would have made her immortal before you made yourself mortal. You could have played tag in the silver dust for eternity. Instead, you have this, one short year in a body that is already forgetting how to run. You look up at the moon. It hangs in the sky like a white coin, impossibly far away, impossibly clean. You try to imagine jumping back, but your legs are too weak, your body too heavy. You are fat with memories now, fat with the taste of berries, the sting of fire, the sound of her chirping. The moon only takes hollow things, empty vessels that weigh nothing. You are full. You are weighted down with life. You cannot float back up because you are no longer made of silence. You are made of her. She is across the clearing, chasing a butterfly in lazy circles, her wings flashing gold in the afternoon light. She chirps happily when she catches it, then lets it go to chase again. She looks young. She looks like she will look like this forever. You open your mouth to tell her, to explain what you are, what you've lost, what's coming. But the words stick in your throat like stones. So you say nothing. You bear the weight of the clock alone, watching her play, memorizing the way the light catches her feathers. She gets to stay young. You get to know what it means to run out of time. One morning, you cannot stand. Your legs shake and fold beneath you like wet paper. You are just a bundle of gray for shivering in the snow, barely distinguishable from the stones around you. She finds you there, chirps in alarm, and nudges you with her beak. She remembers the first night. She remembers you fell from the sky. She looks up at the moon, then back at you, and the thought forms clear as daylight. He is broken here. The white place will fix him. She crouches low, folding her legs beneath her, pressing her belly to the cold ground. She chirps, soft, urgent, pleading. The sound translates without words. Get on. Climb on. Let me carry you home. You stare at her back, at the space between her wings where you could fit. You know the truth she doesn't. You cannot be fixed. The moon only preserves what is already whole. But she is begging you. Her eyes are wet with fire tears that hiss when they hit the snow. You love her too much to explain why this won't work. So you climb on. She launches. The ground falls away so fast your stomach lurches into your throat. Her wings beat harder than you've ever felt them. Massive, desperate strokes that send shockwaves through the air. You feel the boom 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 of her heartbeat through her back, racing, frantic. The wind screams past your ears, tearing at your thin fur, trying to rip you from her back. You dig your claws into her feathers and hold on. The trees below shrink to toys. The mountains flatten to wrinkles. She is flying harder than she was built to fly, burning herself as fuel, trying to throw you back to the stars through sheer, impossible will. You hear her scream, not a chirp, but something raw and torn, a sound you've never heard her make. She is ripping herself apart to save you. The air grows thin and cold, so cold it burns your lungs with each breath. She beats her wings against nothing, struggling in the space between sky and void. Her fire flickers and dims, starved for oxygen. She screams like metal tearing, like a heart breaking in real time. You feel her body trembling beneath you, every muscle straining. She is trying to do the impossible. She is trying to undo time. She is trying to save you by dragging you backward through the story. She breaks through the clouds. The moon explodes into view. Huge, white, silent, so close you could almost touch it. It fills the entire sky, cold and perfect and utterly indifferent. She hovers there, wings spread wide, suspended in the thin space between earth and heaven. For one perfect second, you can see the Silver Palace. You can see the mortar and pestle, abandoned and dust-covered. You can see the medicine, long since turned to powder and blown away. The moon is right there, but right there is still impossibly, eternally far. She cannot hold the hover. Her fire dims to embers. Your heart slows. The frantic racing that has carried you through this entire year begins to wind down, like a clock that has finally run out of spring. It is ready to rest. Below you, she is crying, great, heaving sobs that shake her whole body, tears that evaporate before they fall. She thinks she failed. She thinks she wasn't strong enough. You press your nose into the soft feathers at the base of her neck, breathing in the smell of smoke and summer. You aren't sad. You are warm. You have been warm for an entire year. That is more than the moon ever gave you. You whisper into the roar of the wind, into the thin air, into the space between heartbeats. It's okay. I didn't need to go back. I just needed to see the moon. With you? The words are so quiet they shouldn't carry, but somehow she hears them. Her crying stops. You press your nose one last time into the soft feathers at the base of her neck, where you've slept 1,000 nights, where you first learned what warmth meant. Then your heavy eyes close. The last thing you see is the moon and her fire in the same frame, together at last. You let go of the desire to be jade, cold, eternal, untouchable. You are a moth that found its star. You are a year that was worth forever. You drift away, held high above the world in the arms of the fire, closer to the moon than you've been since the day you jumped.